I said, Your Honor, I have a future. I choose an abortion. I'm a sixth-generation West Virginian, a writer-poet, a small business owner, graduate student at West Virginia University, and an advocate for survivors of sexual abuse. I'm the daughter of a white mother and a black father, and I'm the proud mother of three brilliant children. These identities are all parts of me, but not all of me. Who I am today is only possible because at 16 years old, I had access to an abortion. As a minor in a state with a parental consent requirement, that access was dependent on a judge, because without a shadow of a doubt, I could not trust the adults closest to me. From the ages of 5 until I was 15, I was sexually abused by my white stepfather. He wasn't convicted until 2012, more than 30 years after the abuse began. When I told the grown folks in my life, they didn't believe me at first, and then refused to hold my abuse accountable once the truth was out. Later at 16, while in a relationship that brought me joy and made me feel safe, I, like 2.7 million Americans a year, had an unintended pregnancy. Immediately, I knew I wanted an abortion, a very safe medical procedure that 1 in 4 U.S. women will have in their lifetimes. For many reasons, including the decade of abuse she did not protect me from, I couldn't tell my mother. Instead, I sought a judicial bypass. I had to navigate not only how to get to the judge, but how to do so on a school day. I had no idea what I should wear or what information he would want. I thought I was going to court like on TV, but instead I was ushered into his chambers. It felt very intimidating. I told him I was a good student. I was a leader in my school. I had opportunities that many young women from West Virginia didn't. I wanted to go to college, to be a writer. I said, Your Honor, I have a future. I choose an abortion. It felt like a miracle. An adult believed me. An authority figure deemed me to be in charge of my own body and my own future. I still think what might have happened if I didn't have a list of accomplishments, or if the judge didn't think I was competent enough to decide when to start my family, or if he believed the harmful stereotype I was raised to believe, that Black girls were fast and promiscuous. Access to an abortion should not depend on our GPA, the color of our skin, where we live, or the luck of the draw. It should not depend in any shape, form, or fashion who your governor is or who is sitting on the Supreme Court. My entire childhood, every adult in my life had failed me. None of them deserved to make a decision about my body. I needed compassion and trust from my government. All I got was another barrier. There are thousands like me who are sexually abused by parents, guardians, and grown-ups who are supposed to support them. Today, 37 states require parental consent or notification for a minor to access abortion. Most young people do involve their parents in their decision. But for those like me who cannot, these kinds of restrictions make abortion hard to get because we have to travel, miss work or school, save up for weeks, and pay out of pocket. The average per capita income in West Virginia is $25,479. That's 1/7 of your Senate salaries. In Central Appalachia, Black and low-income white people struggle to access health care, including abortion, and to have our decisions respected. The Supreme Court has made historic decisions that uphold our rights and freedoms. My right to an abortion, the integration of my public schools, the Affordable Health Care Act that ensures that I have health insurance, and workplace protections for my transgender daughter. I have put my faith in the Supreme Court, and with this nomination, I am losing faith. Although the way I have chosen to create my family is demonized by some politicians, the reality is that we're like most families across the nation. I had an abortion. I have 2 sons and a daughter who is trans. I love my children. We are a proud Afro-Latin family. That's African American Appalachian. My story is my own, but represents so many people left out from the Supreme Court nominee hearings. An entire cast of people. That's C-A-S-T-E, cast. President Trump has been clear that he would only appoint justices who would overturn Roe v. Wade. Unfortunately, through learning about Judge Barrett's record, I understand why the president believes she passes the test. Please listen to people who have had abortions. Hear us when we ask you, do not confirm this nominee. Our futures, our families, our lives depend on it. We too are America. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, very much. Ms. Stagg?